Hello, welcome to Tina Talk Show. It's me, your host, Adam Wachuku. Thank you so much, audience. I just have to apologize. We have been having some little technical issues. As you know, um, these things sometimes, especially when you're coming from, streaming from different countries, we can encounter these kind of issues with technical things. But here we are. So, welcome to Tina Talk Show, audience. My name is Adam Wachuku, and you are on Tina Talks Show. Thank you so much. If this is your first time of coming to this platform, I want to say it's a great honor and a privilege that you have tuned in to come and see what we've got for you today. And if you are a returning guest, thank you so much for your continuous support on this platform. Now, as always, I just want to remind you, like I always say, Tina Talk Show is a platform that I have dedicated, created to give, one or two, give you opportunity to come and share those your amazing story. You see, the reason why I love doing this is because I understand that the beauty of what it is that you are doing right now, the story, how you come about it is the beauty of it all. When you share this, you are actually showcasing the beauty of what you do. And sometimes we wonder, what is it that we can share to somebody? We think about money, we think about material things to pass on to somebody. Listen, one of the things I've come to also understand in life is that the best thing you can give to somebody, can pass on to them, is that experience that you have gained in the process of time in life. What is that thing that life has taught you? What were your experience? You see those things that happened to you while you were in the situation. You think, wow, God, where are you? You ask God, where are you? But after a while, when you manage to come out of it, when somebody asks you, would you want to go back? Would you want to change anything? You said no. Why do you say that? Because you have learned something in that process. Because you have realized that something good came out of that struggle. And this is what I'm asking you to come and share. What were that experience? What were that knowledge that you gain in that process? When you pass this on, you are passing a great legacy. The wisdom, the understanding, that is what will get somebody activated, motivated. And when they do this, they are always an open door for you. They connect more with you. And this is exactly what my next guest going to be doing, sharing his amazing story. You see people, you see great people, but you don't know how they become great. How did he become who you see him to admire today? He's all the way from Nigeria. He's an international music artist by the name Mark Owi. Mark Owi is here today all the way to come and share his amazing story, to connect more with you. Why does he sing? His life just like he know it. His story is little gritties of how he come to discover his passion in the music, and why he, despite the struggles, despite all the challenges, he still keeps on going. So without much of ado, I'm going to say, let's take a break, and then we would come back. Okay. So, audience, welcome back, and thank you so much for that short break. Now, without wasting much of your time, as always, I'd like to give you a glimpse, a little bit of who is it that is coming on the show. Like I always promise, I bring you the best. Yes, I scout out. I want to bring not just the best of the best, but people who would come and motivate you, people who love to share what they've been through, to encourage you, to empower you. So, just so you know who it is that is coming on the show, let me just give you a hint, okay? Just a little taster.
Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're the one, yeah. Girl, everyone knows how much I miss you. Yes. You're the one, only one, yeah. Everyone knows how much I need you. Oh my baby, don't stay far away. I want you to come and be my order. Oh my baby, don't go far away. I want you to come and be my order. So wherever you are, my love, I will wait. I'll wait for you, my love, Bianca. You got a kiss in my heart, girl, you know. See, I'll wait for you, my love. Ay, 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 ay. You do me strong to know. Ay, 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 ay.
All right, audience. Normally I don't play this long, but it's a beautiful song. And listen, he is going to be telling you how you can go and download this particular song on all the social media platform handles. You're going to listen more. It's so amazing. But you see, this is why, I wanted you to see a little bit. So he's a guy, he's a man that I call him, he's a sensational international music artist. So I'm sure he's in the studio already. So let me bring him up so you can understand who he is. Okay. So here we are. Hello, Mark Owi. What's up? What's up? How are you? How you doing?
I'm fine. So
Yes.
excited to be here. I can't
Yeah,
even
me.
see myself.
Say it again.
Sorry, I can't see myself.
You can't see yourself, but I'm seeing you. Um okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'm seeing you though.
Yeah,
Audience, is anybody not seeing him? Because I can't see you.
I can't see myself.
You can't see yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, let me see. Let me see. Let me see something. Let me bring you back up. Can you see
Okay.
yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, great. Okay. Audience, I hope you see my guest. All right then.
Let's do it.
Okay. Now, Mark, as always, I want to say something. I want to say that it's a pleasure having you come to Tina Talk Show. I know you are a very busy artist out there doing your stuff, but creating this time to come and get, give us the opportunity to know you. I want to say thank you so much, and we are not taking this for granted. You are
My
welcome.
pleasure. Pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure as well.
Yes.
Thank you for.
Thank you. And by the way, you look amazing. You look the path. You
Yeah.
look amazing. I love your
Thank you.
glasses. I'm coming for it.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Are you sure? Audience,
Yeah.
what do you think? Would you want to see me with that kind of glasses someday? So leave me a text, send me a message so we can go grab it. It's going to be a gift for Tina Talk Show from Mark Owen. Mark Owen, thank you so much. Now, today we're going to be focusing more about your music career and how you come to discover your passion, because a lot of people, this is still a journey that a lot of people are trying to discover about themselves. Like, what is it that God has actually sent me down here to do? What is it that I'm here to do? And we going through your social media handles and seeing the things that you have done, there's no doubt that you are very sure that this is your purpose. And but before we go on to understand how you come to understand your passion for your music, can you introduce yourself,
Okay.
to the
Uh,
audience?
my name is Mark Abraham, or popularly known as Mark Owi. Um, I'm from Benue State, Idoma by tribe. And,
Idoma.
you know,
Okay.
yeah, I'm Idoma by tribe. Idoma is a tribe in Benue State, also in how do I put it? The same origin with Tiv, part of the nation as well, the Gilis, and then we have the Idoma as well. So I am Idoma by
Okay.
tribe. I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria, and this is me.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you for that brief introduction about yourself. I'm sure we want to know even more. How do you say how are you in your language? Like you say, how are you? How do you say it?
There's a general one which is Abole.
Abole.
Yeah, when you say Abole, somebody say Obobino. Like,
Okay,
fine.
okay, say okay, abole.
Obobino. What's up?
Eh, I love to learn something. At least
I've taught you one. I've taught you one.
yeah, you just taught me one.
Yeah,
So I always like to learn one thing because different tribes come on the show. I'm like, how do you say
yeah.
hello? So we say it one more time. What is it I should
Uh,
say?
okay, so
Obole.
that's why I said is yeah, it's general. When you want to say hello or how are you, hey, hi, you just say Abole.
Abole. Abole. I'm gonna write it down. Abole. Abole. Note audience, did you hear that? Abole. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So abole to all the Doma
Domas
in
in
the
diaspora,
house.
right? Yeah.
Okay. Now there's this part that I know that audience, they always want to know, your background. Like, do you have brothers? Do you have sisters, mom, dad? So do you have siblings? Do you have
Yeah, yeah,
brothers, sisters?
sure. Yeah, I've got
Mm.
with seven in numbers, second to the last, and
Mm.
three boys. The rest are girls, and I'm like the last boy, and I have a
Okay.
younger sister. So
You are the last boy.
yeah, and I have a surviving mom. I lost my dad,
Mm.
way back, and so we
Oh,
just
sorry to hear that. May you so rest in peace.
amen, amen.
Yeah. Being the last, how was life for you? Some will say, oh, because I'm the last boy, I kind of had it good. Or how was it for you growing up, basically? When dad left, were you young? Like, was it like a young age when dad
Yeah,
left?
I was just about you know 10 or thereabout. Yeah,
Okay.
and
Mm.
when he left, I was able to move in with my other elder sister who is in America now, and that was where the whole thing started with me and music in Port Harcourt. And
Mm.
then in primary school, I already knew entertainment was going to be my thing. I was into acting and dancing. Music was not, the thing for me yet, but I had music going on because they keep playing good music in my house, and I
Mm.
always learn on my own. So um, yeah, just about that.
Yeah. You know, now one of the areas I like to understand is I want to know why you're growing up. Like, would you say you grow up because some people might think it is a privilege, now because say his parents are doing well, they have money, that's why he have the opportunity, he's making music, maybe his parents probably even sponsoring himself, things like that. So that is why I'm always kind of like try to um it could be that you privileged background and how you come to get your parents to believe in your dream and then they sponsor you, or it could be that you actually found yourself doing it yourself.
Yeah.
So how was it you growing up, and would you say you grew up privileged, or you carry pure water on your head and things like that, you know what I mean?
I
By the way,
understand.
I did carry pure water. I did. You know, I carry water.
Wow, for
So,
real?
so, yeah, I did. I did. I did.
Everybody, everybody,
I,
everybody gets
I
in.
carry banana. I
Okay,
carry.
okay, for me, yeah. During our time, and which is Nigeria generally, system as a whole. Let's say in the last 2 decades, if you're doing music, or even in the last decade and a half, they consider you not a serious child. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Mm,
So
yeah.
it wasn't about a family background thingy anymore. It was about self
Mm,
belief, vision, without sponsor, without knowing where this is taking you to. So I was doing the
mm,
music, openly. I didn't even hide my own, and a whole lot of talks from my elder brothers, my sister, just along the line. They just go along, and he be like, "So go leave this boy, to just face his music." I still get a lot of calls and, "Guy, what's up with this music? How far? How far? We've seen that this is your passion. You've been doing this thing for a very long period of time. What's up?" You get the point. So it is
mm,
now a conversation being changed from, "We don't want you to do music," because they see everybody who does music keeping dreads, smoking, being influenced with the bad, people around the society. And as an artist or somebody who is into music, you're vulnerable to these people in the society, and so you're being tamed or name tagged, as somebody who's not serious. Other than when you say, "Okay, mommy, daddy, I want to go to this school and study medicine or engineering." I don't know if I'm saying where I'm coming from. So it wasn't
mm,
even about the background. There was nothing like family support as at that time. It was just
mm.
self belief, and that made them believe and supported me now. Do you get the point? So
Yeah, yeah.
for me, other people had the privilege recently where people now understand that the narrative has changed, and they had
Mm,
people who are now supporting it. They now know that, okay, a thing for passion is a thing of joy. When you do
yeah.
something with so much passion, they see you living the life, realistically, is reality to you. And the only way for them to tap into supporting you is to give you that mental support, even without money. So that's where my family actually came in. They played a whole role with the
Mm.
mental support, not physical, not monetary, not financial, whatsoever it is, but they just, "Okay, guy, we believe in you. You can do this. Keep on doing this. One
Wow.
day, at the end of the tunnel, there shall be light."
I love that aspect of understanding that they may not have physically, like financially, really support you, but mentally they supported you, emotionally, like giving you, after a while they see that you this is your passion, and they mentally prepared, kind of, because words are very powerful. Sometimes you could sponsor somebody, but still they don't have self-belief. And
Yeah,
sometimes our self-belief can come from what people are telling us, what we are hearing. So when you hear somebody say, "I believe in you, I trust you, I know you
it
can
gives
do it,"
you, yeah,
it
it gives
goes
you that
it
whole
goes a
drive.
long way. It's a big drive. It really helps people to move forward. Now, another thing we want to understand of Mark Owe is you know how, yes, music has always been for you and all that. You pointed out growing up around music and all that. But when did music becomes like you now say, okay, you know what? Music is actually something. maybe you have ventured into different kind of jobs before, you've done maybe business or something, but like music is for me. When did it hit you that this is my calling?
Okay. I let me give you a very short story with how it all
Of
started,
course, of course.
and now led to me doing music
Mm,
professionally. Um,
mm,
to some people, it's a profession. For me, it's a lifestyle. I don't know if you understand what I'm
mm.
saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
started from secondary school, Faith Baptist College. Thank you so much. Shout out to Auntie Janice. There was this time where in the choir, school choir, and then we had that inter, school competition, singing competition. I
Mm,
was just this boy who likes to just play ball when it's break time. And
mm,
then, people who are in the choir, I just keep hearing melodious sound from the older class where they
mm,
rehearse. And so one day I didn't play football. I think the ball was seized, and he said we shouldn't play ball during break time because somebody fought, and then it led to Rosie's parents came to complain in school, and they had to just put a, ban, temporary ban on that. Of course, sports is part of curriculum as well. So,
mm,
but then that day was just okay. Now I'm not playing football today. What's going to happen? So I
mm.
went close to the class where they were rehearsing. Trust me, I loved everything I heard, and it
Wow.
was Auntie Janice who was in charge, together with another of my school. I forgot her name, but they were all the two teachers in charge of the school choir. So I got in and I said, "Please, I want to sing." They all laughed. Chicken. They
Mm.
said, Oga, just don't worry. Just join the choir, right? We know we can see that you're a physical person. You like to always demonstrate. You like to just act. You like to just
Yeah, you want to be seen. You like to be seen.
yeah. So just stay in front and be a choir master. Then I now ask, what's choir master? He said choir master is the person who is like a captain of it. I said, give me the role. I didn't even know that I was still never going to sing. I just
Mm.
wanted to sing. They said, being a choir master, I'm your senior, isn't it? So anything I tell you, you do, isn't it? I cannot control
Abby,
you.
yeah,
So
sir.
that was the passion. I did that for a couple of months. It was just 2 weeks to the competition, and now they now taught me how to raise sound, do all the choir direction and all that.
Mm-mm.
Until it got to the point that it was difficult for them to score a particular song. And let me tell you, in my house, my elder sister always conduct a devotion where everybody must raise at least a special number. So
Mm.
this particular song was like a bread and tea mixed with egg, fried egg, and
Are you
sausage.
serious?
You understand that? This is what I sleep with, I wake up with, because when they say sing, it's the only thing I sing. And
Mm.
they were finding it really difficult to score the song. That's how she wants to hear it. So the particular person in charge, which is David, that is a pastor of a very popular church in Port Harcourt. Then, and so David was, or is, as at that time, was in church choir and also school choir at the same time. So David was like the lead vocalist, and he couldn't really score the song how she wanted it. And from nowhere, when everywhere was silent, I just sang. I said, "Who sang that? Who did that now?" You know that
Mm.
unconsciously, I just So she now said I should come. I should try. I should sing. I should do what I did again. I did. Everybody was shocked. That was when they knew that I can actually sing. Immediately,
Wow.
she just went and brought cane. Told me to open my hands. I opened my hands. She flogged me. She gave me like two solid strokes of cane. I was
Uh-uh.
beginning to. What happened? She said, "So I have this in me," and I was waiting for her to really push me to do this. Like, I
Wow.
mean, I know that I can sing and at the same time come back and conduct. I was like, I don't know if my singing is up
It's
to the
good enough.
singing. You hear
Wow.
me?
Wow.
To cut a long
Amazing.
story short, we went to the competition. We did that song. That was the song that led us into victory. And I saw my principal running to the stage, put me on his shoulder, and then the host
Oh,
was
oh, that's so sweet.
then the
Oh,
passion for music was just
grew
I
from
had
there.
vision
Was
in
birth.
there.
Was
Was
birth.
just there.
Yeah.
Yes. And then that was when I knew that till I die in this life, I have found part of my joy. I have found something I will
Mm.
use as a means. It's the language, yeah, I'll use to communicate to people. And then it goes on and on with the whole struggles. Joined the
Wow.
group and umbrella group, taught the rest of them how to really, cope with sounds and parts. We started doing our thing solo. I now left, got to the university, contested for a talent hunt, won, and then I was paid $500,000. I was supposed to do like a trip to South Africa and
Mm.
probably some other country. All of those promises didn't really come, but they gave me the
Mm.
cash after a lot of back and forth. So I saw that music was, paying.
Okay.
Now there's a financial achievement to it now, other than just you know words of mouth, like from my potential stage, which was
Mm.
by a master. I could sing, I could play football. It was now a performance stage, which is
Wow.
me now singing, and I'm seeing money come out of it. Now it wasn't even about the money, but the passion. I
The
do this
passion.
attract money, and I was not even bothered about what's coming in or what's not
Mm.
coming, because I knew that someday somehow we're actually going to cash out from it.
We're
So
gonna,
that's like
amen.
that's like
Amen.
yes, that's
Mm.
like my story with the
How,
whole thing.
mm,
Yeah, how I started
how it
and how I got
started.
yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Like, when I had the opportunity to speak with you the other day, I said sometimes, I think you told this story as well again at the time, and I said sometimes it takes someone else to actually get us to realize our calling.
Yeah,
You know, sometimes it
yeah.
takes someone to say, "Hey, you can do this. So this thing is in you." You know, and for me, from the story you just told, it sounds like that was when it was birth. Like that was, like midwife, and when you're pregnant, you're not really sure what you're going to have. So, and
Yeah,
there's always that moment of birth. Though you've been singing, maybe somehow you just come out, but
exactly, exactly.
that day was when it was birth. And then you're like, wow, this is it. Amazing. So what does music really mean for you? What does music, some people say music is spiritual, and we all have different. So what does music mean for you?
For me, music is communication, a means of communication. Music is a language that everybody
Mm,
understands. You can
mm,
understand it when you're bitter. You can understand it when you're happy. You can
mm,
understand it when you want some. It depends on your mood. Do you understand? Some people
mm,
understand sorrow music when they are in that position. Some people understand um, um, goodwill, good news music when they're in that position. So music is a language. For me, it's science, it's reality. Because I
mm,
live, I live, music every day. Music is me. I am music. Do you understand? There's no
mm,
how you define me and define my life without music. Music is like how you eat food every day to survive. I literally, you know, music is just reality. Do you
yeah,
get
for
this point?
you.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
language I use to communicate. I use to, pass on my message to you. And even while we're talking like this is still music. I hope you know this is talking.
Yeah, it's still
Music is
music.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. I mean, like, music is for me to top that up is very spiritual, like,
Yeah,
because
spiritual. Yeah, yeah.
it's spiritual, like how did you get inspired to write? Like, what is it that some people will say, I have to be in a particular environment, or
Yeah.
anything can just give me like a message, like it comes like message, and then they start how do you get inspired? What inspired you to write?
Okay, I'll start from a song which is Baby and You Like. Um, I saw a story of somebody who got married and what happened. I don't know what really happened, but you know, just about that they had issues and the marriage was called off. And I just started thinking, what would make you put a ring on somebody's hand and you want to spend the rest of your life with that person, and you guys went from being that close to not talking again at all? It has to just, cross. Yes, this is beyond just love right now. It has to be
Mm.
sacrifice. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah, yeah, you're right.
I try to now say, okay, love is not enough. When I say I want you to bear my name, it's like saying
Mm.
an agony of a woman. She takes in
I
honey.
want you to be me. It's like saying,
I
I
want
want
you.
you to be me.
Yes, yeah, I want you to, bury my kids, have my name to your name, you know, lose your very fine body for me, you know,
Mm.
lose your shape after that, and I still want to be there
Lose
for
your
you.
shape. We don't want to lose our shape. Oh.
But at the end of the day, when they become so pregnant at that
Yeah,
stage, somehow
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't physically look that, as that, but that's where you should see the beauty of the
Yeah,
woman.
exactly. I like that word that,
So,
lose your body for me. Like
for
for you to have my children, your body
you,
we have to lose. So
thank
that
you.
means
Now,
when the body lose, as a man, you appreciate them. Wow.
yes, that's where you're supposed to see the beauty of that woman. And these
Mm,
are the analysis I get before putting down a song. Now,
wow.
this is a song that has to do with an agony of a woman, what she faces just to, you know, make you make your home, make you a better man, and make it a
Mm,
successful marriage for you and her, and make it a better life for you and your kids. Sacrifice, then love,
wow. Wow.
then an outright song. So it has to be a thing of reality check before I write. So this is where I draw my inspiration from. Another song that talks about hustle, I look at how, yesterday they auctioned out some cars in Lagos, and I saw a woman, a widow crying with her child, son. They bought that car for like 1.8 million naira. Whoever knows what they did, the car was seized by Lagos State government. I think they must have passed, messages and information, parcel, memo that this car will be auctioned if you don't come to claim it. And maybe
Mm,
they don't have the money. But you
yeah.
see, the guy is a graduate. Nobody knows his story, but we all know that if he was well and the system was working perfectly, they would
Mm,
have, gotten that car, the boss back. Now it got to a
yeah.
point where they were shouting that they wanted to auction the car for 450,000 naira. They didn't even have even 450,000
Wow.
compared to the 1.8 million naira they bought the bus
The body
just to
part.
hustle. Someone said, "This is what brings. I'm a widow. I'm a widow. I sell by the roadside corn."
Mm,
And
mm.
the story is heartbreaking.
Oh,
This
wow.
alone, what I watched yesterday was just total. Like it was enough for me to just come up with 3 songs.
Wow. Wow.
So it has to be a real life experience. Sometimes
Mm,
I see how people, suffer. I see people in a position, and I'm like, God, I just thank you for me. Why did
mm,
you create me so special? Why did you,
wow.
you can be in certain position and you think yours is the worst. Just like a man running alone thinks he's the
Mm,
fastest person running on earth until he looks back and see there's somebody coming to overtake him. So
mm,
everybody get their problem. That's
yeah.
like a hustle. That's like a serious hustle, you know. And from there, inspirations can be drawn to pen down the
Wow.
song. But
Wow. Wow.
let's talk
Amazing. Amazing.
about
This is an amazing concept. How things around you, things that happens inspire you to use the story in it, you make it a story and turn it into a song and use it
yeah.
to make an impact, positive impact in people's lives. I mean, it's amazing. That is why I always say that doing something good humanity, or wanting to do the things of God, God call me doesn't mean he call you only on the altar.
Yeah, yeah.
know that you have to pick up the Bible. The Bible consists of a lot of stories that are used to motivate, to inspire you on your situation, or should I say, generically with the artist. Story that happens is even more more realistic, because you see it happen live, and you use that story, turn it into word, just like pastors read the story in the Bible, turn the word, translate it, and then make it as a word, and then to make impact. You use what happened around you, the story that you say, to make great impact, to teach people, to preach to people in with your voice on what is going on. I mean, this is amazing. And I would like to give the audience a little glimpse of one of the songs that you've been inspired by the situation, by the story you just told, called Baby. Baby. Is it Baby or Bibi?
Yeah, baby.
Baby, Baby. So audience, just this is it's an amazing song. I think it's this one here. Audience, just listen to this.
Mark Owi na my name, oh, jungle so. Baby, let me get down on my knees and say, I'm ready, take you far away with me. Oh no, I don't go see you finish. Now only me and you, Sherry. I don't go do you dirty. Me, I don't lie, baby, don't lie. I don't go see you finish. And if you don't mind, make I call you wifey. I wanna give you my name. I just wanna make you play my name, baby. Give you my name. Oh no. Give you my name. Chanyaku, you want my heart, baby. Give me my name. Give you my name. Give you my name. Oh, my baby. I love you. You're my baby. Oh, my baby. My shawty. I love you. You're my baby. Oh, my baby. Don't leave me, mama. Because I do love any kind of wahala. Stay with me, mama. Oh, baby, jungle so. Don't leave me, mama. We go there together any kind of weather. Oh yeah, baby, girl. I don't go see you finish. Only me and you, Sherry. I don't go do you dirty. I don't lie, baby, don't lie. See as you find like this, and if you don't mind, make I call you wifey. Oh yeah, baby girl, I wanna give you my name. One time why you're my little baby, give you my name, I give you my.
Audience, now that song, Give Me Your Name, I'll Give You My Name, oh, is so amazing. You now you know the story behind that amazing song. How, just in case you're just joining us, he shared how he came about that song, Baby, and you'll be amazed how why I always say that artists are very spiritual people. They're very, very spiritual, very great motivational speakers, basically, but they sing it instead of speaking it. Amazing. So now, as a Nigerian artist based in Nigeria, what is the challenges that, or maybe is there anything that when you compare to the Nigerian, being based in Nigeria and based abroad, and how has it been easy or difficult to connect worldwide? Also, there are even people who are who base in the Western world. They also find it difficult to connect. Like, what is your own challenge connecting with the other side?
Okay. I think is a general thing with
Mm,
how vast and who you know in the industry
mm,
to really help you sell your music across. Sometimes, even when you have a trending song that is widely accepted worldwide, you still find it very difficult to link with the Western world.
Mm.
Like I said, it has to be a body. There has to be that body who, understand the music business, that helps to, liaise behind you on your behalf, and help you sell the sound professionally. That's basically the basic challenge. Else, we are really doing well. There's an attention right now on Afrobeat, and Afro music generally is accepted worldwide. Like you can attest to that as well.
Yeah.
Compared to in the last 2 decades, you hear of Makossa, you hear of other music from other part of Africa, but Afro music is Nigeria based or Nigeria oriented, or more like is our thing, and everybody's biting to it. So that's another easy step. I feel when you have a song that is appealing to any of these guys, who are from the other side, they might just want to help you jump on the song, or have a feature on the song, and that helps you become word at what word like widely accepted. Everybody gets to know you, gets to know that. Just take for example Burna Boy. He
Mm.
did a song with a couple of the big names,
Mm.
and right now he's known with the Western world. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
takes that collabo, or it
That
takes a
collab. Yeah.
friend or
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
body to help you get it across. You
Yeah.
get so you don't
Yeah.
have the body. When you don't have the body, it takes that miracle. Just
Yeah.
God's grace to help you,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
get your music sold across. That's just the basic challenge. That's the struggle right now.
The struggle right now, the connection, the collaborating,
Yeah, it has
and you even know these days, because of the recognition that African Afrobeat has kind of
Afro.
been recognized. The Western world now, like the American artists, they're all collaborating with the Africa
Wait,
because they want to
exactly, exactly.
get across.
Yeah, because right now the tune is sellable, the attention is here. We don't know
Mm,
where the attention will be in the next decade. Do you
yeah,
understand?
yeah,
So,
yeah,
but we have to make use of the opportunity right now and
yeah.
make it, a household name in the
Name,
music
yeah.
industry world.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think music is back to Africa now. It's a household name in Africa right now. One of the thing, audience, maybe you are watching right now. Look, listen to what he has just shared, and what looking at it, world globally, we can see the importance of globally connecting. Maybe you are watching me right now. You are a great artist, and you want to collaborate. You know that the importance of connecting with someone else in a different place. That way you can share your ideas. Get in touch, okay? Get in touch with me, or you get in touch with Mark Owi, because he will be leaving his follow up handles where you can link up with him internationally. You can do great things. And the great thing today is that you don't have to be there to connect. You don't have to
Yeah,
be physically there to connect. You can
yeah.
make video. And so, audience, following what he has just said, there's a need for collaborations. Have you collaborate with someone before? Have you had a
Uh,
chance to collaborate with someone?
I, yeah, people. I've not on my own collaborated with
Okay.
anybody, but people, have put me on a joint
On their own.
song. That's
Okay.
literally like a collaboration, but there's never been a time where I featured anybody in
You
a
feature
song.
anybody? Yeah. Is this something? Maybe somebody's watching right now. Is this something you would like to look into and see what they do? See if there's something that
Yeah,
that
yeah, yes.
diversity you can
Yes.
connect.
In the industry, managing your expectation is one thing you have to be very, very watchful of. And so, I'm at the moment trying to manage my expectation, but we have something coming on board, and I'd like to have it a surprise other than talk about it now. So you can be amazed, and you know,
Yeah. Yeah. Great. So there are some people who are really watching right now, and they have how do I put it? They self produce themselves, manage themselves, and everything. What has been the first of all, are you being managed? Are you under any record label at the moment?
Yeah, shout out to Osa's Vision Music, OVM. OVM is like my family, my first family.
Mm.
I'm in partnership deal with OVM. OVM does literally everything and has gone beyond just managing me and sponsoring and doing the sponsor and um, um, the what do you call it, business part of it. They manage me down to my lifestyle. Do you understand what I'm saying? It
Wow.
has gone beyond just music. It's about okay, now we're not talking about music today. I need to watch you in your character. I need to
Mm,
discipline you. I need to see you. So it's a thing of family. That's why I said first family. Do you understand what I'm saying now?
mm,
So yeah,
mm.
I'm in partnership deal with OVM and I hope we'll just cross the state to come up with something bigger someday. But at the moment, yeah,
Mm.
OVM.
Yeah,
OVM.
amazing. There's definitely no doubt, bigger things, more things will be popping. Um, Now, we're going to take a little break. Okay, just a few seconds, then we'll come back. Okay.
Hello guys, this is your boy Londo Speg. I'm here chilling with Tina Talk Show. Tina Talk Show is a show that you will never ever regret to watch. Please, if you want to enjoy any talk show all the way to Tina Talk Show, just follow Tina Talk Show. You will never regret it. We just had an amazing interview. If you want to know more about this interview, just go and follow Tina Talk Show on.
Yeah, what's up, my people? It's your boy Mopizi. You already know. Go follow Tina Talk Show on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, we just have our interview just now. We just have interview with her. We just done chatting, and she's a nice lady. Go follow her and find out why I say so.
Now, thank you so much, audience. Welcome back. Now, there's something I would like you to quickly share because it's something I picked there. When I had the opportunity, the privilege to speak with you the other day, so I was there's something I was looking at. You talked about, while you were growing up, there's this connections, connecting and disconnecting. There's something, a profound message and knowledge in that, and I would love the audience to hear about this. When dad left, there was this thing, moving from place to place, and in that process you were learning, something amazing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
um, and I would love the audience to learn that, because it's one part that I know people are very finding, because sometimes in order to grow, we actually need to move
Yeah,
out or
yeah.
disconnect. So can you tell us that part of your life where you were disconnecting here and there and it was building you in the process?
Like just like as every other child or other kids grew up, my story is totally different.
Mm,
I lived in like almost 7 states. Even when I was done with, polytechnic before getting to university, I still was moving from one state to another. So that gave me temporal, you know, friends, temporary, everything around me as a then before now
mm,
was just, temporal. I never held on to anything forever, down to, relationship. I can love today and decide not to love again because it's not me. It's the situation I find myself in. I can see somebody I like so much. I can see a friend. I can see somebody I call my friend, and the
mm,
next minute I'm leaving that location. I'm leaving that whole state, and I'm never seeing that person again. I've come across so many people like that. I've lived in Suleja, Zamfara, Zaria, Port Harcourt, Benue, Abuja, Kaduna, now Lagos, just name it. And all of these places, I met people. Do you understand?
mm,
So this actually kept me going and built me in type of way where even if I see things right now happening to me, I still have to, wake up from that. You know,
mm,
that's all of me saying, okay, this is no longer a temporary thing. It has come to stay. Do you understand?
mm, mm. Yeah.
And this goes down to when I was in secondary school. Started off from Port Harcourt, Abuja, from Abuja, Zamfara, Kaduna, like that. I was just moving, like I said, meeting a whole lot of people. Music was not stable. I was hearing the sound of how they did music here. I was hearing the sound of how they do music. So it was a different thing entirely. I just
Mm,
had to give myself personal education and discipline. I said, okay, I still need to stay focused. Whatsoever I'm learning from all of these places, I gather them, kick out the
mm,
ones that is necessary, and see put it in me just to make up the brand Mark Owi you're seeing today. So it was really difficult, having a temporal lifestyle growing up and now being an adult, and you're still seeing permanent things being temporal because you've lived half part of your life living temporal and then seeing good things being temporal, see bad things being temporal. But at the end of the day, I know that I know what I want for myself, and I stay glued to it, and I'm focused on that.
wow, amazing, amazing. Because I remember I did ask, if you would have prepared. I mean, what is the difference, disconnecting and connecting? How is it been affecting you? And you pointed out something about um, the importance of disconnecting, and it has allowed you to stay focused, like you said. It allows you, so nothing is permanent, because in life, actually,
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
is permanent.
yeah.
You know.
Like it has to also do with comfort zone.
Mm.
Disconnecting with people has its disadvantage, and same time it has advantage because
Advantage, yeah.
when you're too comfortable with a particular system or like a space, you do not know your potential or what you can
Mm.
do outside that box.
Yeah.
So where I was coming from, I was always the threat to the new system because I
Mm.
come differently. And then before you think you can get hold of me, I'm out again. Do you understand? So they don't get to see enough of me. I tap from them and I move on. I carry it on with me to the next place. Try to blend with whatsoever I have gathered from other places to my new location. No, try to balance it, tap from there and I move again. So you see, there's a whole lot of advantage to it and disadvantage to it. Where I cry is where I meet people I truly love and I feel and I wish I want to stay like the rest of my life with them, and boom, what you get, you're no
Mm.
longer seeing it. It hardens my mind so far that I don't have that feelings anymore. I'm prepared for anything. Like I said, managing my expectations is one thing. Growing up has taught me with the environment and society I found myself. It's not me wanting to do it. It's society that built me in that manner. So
Mm.
disconnecting with people is a thing I can do. I can be here and I'm not here again, and I won't feel it. And trust me, it might just be very hard, but at the time, just give me a little more time. I'll fix myself and I'm fine.
What you've just shared now, yeah, is actually it sounds, somebody might be listening and say, how can it just be disconnecting, connecting? Like, what kind of life is that? But you see, that is the reality of life, actually. You could see someone today alive, and the next minute they are gone.
You're gone.
They are
You can't
gone.
bring them.
You
You have
can't
to
bring
move on.
them back. So that
Yeah.
is one of the advantage of learning, because if you build yourself to understand that nothing in life is permanent. The reason, when you told me that part of you, I kept thinking about it. Actually, this is
Let,
a very
let me comment.
mm,
Sorry to cut it short.
no, no, it's okay.
Disconnecting with people is missing. So when we won the competition, the school had established a proper choir and has built, that thing in my name. This was our first. It was a starting school where like the second set. The set ahead of me was just a senior class, and then they started the choir. Like I said, now it was announced that I was leaving Port Harcourt. You need to
Mm,
see how even my teachers were crying.
Oh,
It was announced that I was not even leaving just Port Harcourt alone. I was going to leave for America then with
wow.
my other sister because she relocated. Just about that time, things didn't really work out, and I stayed. And I was still going to the school, but the vibe, I knew something, you know, definitely,
Wow. Wow.
was about to happen. And then the news came. I felt it. At some point, I was feeling it. From that stage, I already started feeling depressed. Where will I meet this? So is my music life going to just die?
Mm,
Then I
mm,
got to the next place. They were not doing music. They were doing more of the drama and sport. I was like, where did I come? What kind of thing
mm,
is this?
mm,
I
mm.
joined them. I started, exploring other things as well. So that is trying yourself outside your comfort zone. So that
Yeah.
was now my comfort zone. But
Mm,
now I'm out of Port Harcourt, and I need to, find myself in a very good space. And then, I started listening to music on my own, started doing personal rehearsals. But it taught me from where I was coming from. I tried to,
mm,
put it in. Some people came up with an a cappella singing group, like I said. I also left them when I was leaving. So
mm,
it was even that bad. I started a secondary school today. The following day, I relocated. A call
mm.
came, and that was all. It's That's disconnecting with people was just a thing the society brought to me. Not I didn't
Brought
put
to you.
myself.
Have you ever had any regret when in any disconnection? Have you ever
Of course,
like
as human being,
you,
you must have
you,
regret, no matter
yeah,
how
you
bad or
pointed out
how
the
good.
school, and when you left the school, you felt something like
Yes,
yeah.
and this is how I see myself. I feel like I've committed a very big sin. I've
Mm,
not gone. I checked them online. I've not really heard anything from them. If they are doing music strongly, I've not heard anybody, an alumni where I just try to connect with, and I can't really find anybody. I can't even find a
mm,
classmate. I try to search on
mm,
Facebook. It's so painful because these are the people who understood, who were
yeah,
there when everything was birthed. Do you understand? It
yeah,
feels so bad. Like that is the only. I feel that it's even some
yeah,
other scenarios too, but I'm talking about the foundation now, where the
yeah,
music really played back
mm,
solid. So
yeah,
that that's my only regret now is it's not like a regret. I just can't control it. Do you understand? I
yeah,
just owe them result. I just owe them, success, and I need to
mm,
go to a
mm,
bigger stage or come to
mm,
somewhere like
yeah,
this again and talk
yeah,
where other people watch and be like, oh, this is the guy.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly what it is.
Amazing, amazing. I mean, I love how you balanced it, you know, how you balanced it, that as much as life has built you that way, you still have emotions to connect, that one of the things that I see here, and I also learn, is that we can, the benefit of disconnecting, learning to disconnect. So life taught you how to disconnect just in case. It's like life has prepared you for the
Yes,
future, you
everything
know.
that is coming, don't just, you can see it today and not see it again tomorrow.
Yeah, don't be too comfortable. And that is what I've learned from that in life we should learn the art of not being too comfortable wherever we are, because anything
Yeah.
can happen anytime. You could disconnect, people can disconnect even from you, and you'll be shattered. There are some people, when somebody disconnect from them, they can't hack it, you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
they can't hack it. So now we're going to give the audience an opportunity to play one of your other song called um what's it
Hold
called?
you,
Huh?
hold you. Bianca or hold you.
Yeah, hold you, something like that. Yeah, that one, hold you. Audience, listen to this quickly, okay?
I don't wanna waste your time. I don't wanna waste your time. No, no. I don't wanna waste no vibe. I don't wanna waste no vibe. No, no. Come on, come on, come on. Let's make love tonight, girl. Come on, come on, come on. Early morning we say goodbye. I will treat you better than any other. Girl, I promise I will be faster. My healer, girl, you're my healer. Let me do that. I just wanna hold you till you don't. Baby, let me you till you don't. buy me off Annabella. They worry by Nabuja. She says slowly when I get her. She says faster when I give her. Girl, you're not be like Tina. You're my favorite Canadina. Favorite Canadina. I will treat you better than any other. Girl, I promise I will be faster. My healer, girl, you're my healer. Let me do that. I just wanna hold you till you don't know. Baby, let me fuck you till you don't know. Yeah, no. I just wanna hold you till you don't know. Baby, let me fuck you till you don't know. Wanna hold you. I wanna push your baby,
That was an amazing song.
Thank
Hold
you.
You. Amazing
Yeah.
song. What inspired you to write this song? What inspired you?
Um. Okay.
The story behind BB is amazing. The story behind BB, that one is great. So what happened to
You know,
this? I want to
yeah.
know what is it. Just in a
Hold You,
short.
Hold You is literally an adult song for, partners, for, married people who just want to try out their, you know, you know. So, and then,
Want to try there. You know.
yeah, so, and then it's just that love song, that night bed song for you and your partner, the things you wish to hear from your partner, the naughty things you want to hear, legally hear from somebody you truly love, and then the song is just helping you say it, and you just stay
Yeah.
with it.
So
Yeah.
so so
So,
the song is, when you can't say it, guys, just go and play the song instead.
just
Just
play.
play
It
it.
gives you
If you can't,
gives you to the
if
no,
you
it's
can't say it,
everybody get inspiration for this kind one. Do you get it?
yes.
Because you
So
must, you
yeah.
must.
Everyone wants to
Uh,
be held, didn't it? Hold you, hold
you
you. I want to hold you.
just
You
like that.
know, we know. Audience, Okay, great. Um, it's such amazing time with you. We are coming to close to the end of this. So we're gonna take a few seconds break and drink water, and then we'll come
Okay,
back.
what's up, my people, man? I go by the name I in case you don't know, the real good boy with the vibes. I know if you talk too much, I just want to say big shout out to Tina Talk Show. It's an amazing place to be. If you're not on Tina Talk Show, you're nowhere. So get it locked, get it fixed, because Tina Talk Show is the real thing. Ausa, I say so. Peace.
Blessed love to each and every one. This is the mighty Diego man from Nassau, Bahamas, reggae dancehall artist. Now I'm asking each and every one to support the Tina Talk Show. Trust me, it's very informative, it's educational, it's amazing. Tina is doing a very wonderful job. You all need to go and check that out. It's amazing, it's crazy. She's on all major platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. And remember, go and support the sister. Queen Attack. She's doing it big. She's doing it major. Okay? This is Diego Man endorsing to the fullest. Tina Talk Show. See you there.
So now, thank you so much, audience, for that short break. Now, what would be your message to
I
the
can't
world?
see. Can't see
Huh?
myself. I
You
can't see
can't see
myself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Can you see yourself now?
Back in the
Yeah?
studio. Yeah.
Great. Now, tell me, what message would you want to, looking at your journey, looking at how far you've come, what would you say would be your message to the world?
First of all, self-love
Mm,
is the best thing that can ever happen to yourself. What you don't have, you can't.
you
You
can't get.
understand? Yeah.
Mm,
The world needs love right now, and you hear crises here and there. You hear war, steaming war. Rural crisis, social advice, so many things happening, and it all boils down to love and understanding. And I pray that as much as you love yourself, you can see the next person and transfer the same thing. So when you have love in you, you can give love out of you. So love makes the world go around. Try to love your neighbor as you love yourself. It's rightly and duly said in the Bible and in your scripture. And whatsoever you believe, you don't even need to be in the church or anywhere or any other religion to understand that love is key. Love is divine. Love is beautiful. So the world generally needs love to be a better place for all of us to dwell in.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much, audience. Did you hear it? Above all, love. Above all, love.
That's why
Self-love.
they call me,
Ah?
that's why they call me Mark of Love.
Oh, is a mark of love.
Yeah, Mark of Love
Yeah,
is my
that reminds me. Mark Owi. Is that an abbreviation of your name? Mark
yeah.
Owi.
Yeah, always like saying Owecho. Mark is my surname. Always my last name, which is
Okay.
like the short form of calling Owecho. So Mark Owe. These are like my real name as well.
Your real name. Okay. Your real name put together.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can call somebody Owe and still call
Mm.
that person Owecho. They understand that you're calling Owe.
Oh, okay, amazing. It's a beautiful name. It's a beautiful name. Now, any shout outs? Do you want to give shout out to anybody, your
Yeah,
friend?
so first of all, I want to give shout
Say
out to
yes,
my
sir.
team.
Oh,
I want to give shout out to my team. I want to give
yes.
shout out to OVM. Osas, Lucky, I love you so much. You picked me from nowhere, without hope that, this boy sitting down here is just somebody who believes in himself without sponsor, without money, just with the hope and determination and vision that things will get better. You stepped in, you disciplined me, you gave me a template to follow, and just believe in myself. Thank you for putting those thoughts in me mentally. Thank you for putting out, so much on me. Thank you for sacrificing your time. More importantly, financially. God bless you. And to the rest of my team, Alex, Polo, Jide, everybody who has, been part of this. And I'm not forgetting my bosses, Mo and Osage. God bless you guys for the new development. I will never forget. I will never forget to say thank you so much.
Thank you so much, audience. Did you hear that shout out? Now, how can yeah,
Thanks to my audience too who are streaming my song. God bless you guys. I promise never to disappoint you. Expect more coming songs from me.
great. I mean, I can't wait for the next one. You are such a
Yeah.
sensational artist. Now, yeah, so they are watching you right now. How can they reach you? What are your social media
Okay.
handles?
My
Yeah,
social media handle is very simple. I am Mark Owi on Instagram. The I am Mark Owi is spelled and just together. You get IAMMARKOWI. Just seen on the screen, Macaulay. Just join I am. That's it. So that's it on every social media platform except for one, which is Twitter. You add figure one at the end of the day. I am Macaulay one. That's the only thing. The numeric number, difference on it is just the no, number one. But for Facebook is Macaulay, Instagram I am Macaulay, TikTok Macaulay, every other place is Macaulay.
okay, great. Audience, you have heard him. So this is not the last time you can see Mark Owe. Follow him on all his social media platform. Download, please download all his new songs are all you can download them I think on YouTube they are there. Mark
Yeah.
Owe, and follow him so you can get update. This kind of song is song that if you want to chill, is God the one for that. You want to dance, is God the one for that. So I just want to say a big thank you, Mark Owe,
Thank
for
you
coming
so
to
much.
Tina Talk Show today. It's
You're
an
wonderful.
honor. We had a bit of hiccups, but I'm glad that we managed to pull through it all.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. And
Thank you, Ada. Thank you. Hope to see you soon someday.
Yes, we will. And stay in touch. Remember, you always welcome to come back on Tina Talk Show. Okay. So thank audience. Stay right there, Owie. Mark,
All right.
okay? I'll come back to you.
All right.
Now, audience, I just want to say a big thank you to you guys. Without you, this platform will not be interesting. I can see all your texts, your comments, your heart are popping. The emojis you just pop in. Thank you so much. That my heart is overwhelmed for all your support. Now, if this is your first time of clicking and coming to this channel, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by, and don't forget to follow us, like us here, follow us so you can see amazing. I'm always bringing the best. Now, as you have heard from my amazing guest, Mark Owen, there's always something I learn each time from my guests. You know, Sometimes we handle disconnections differently. Maybe you learn something different, but for me particularly, what I take from today is the importance of disconnecting sometimes. Yes, it's got, like he explained, it's got its advantages and an advantage, but sometimes, generally speaking, disconnection is one of the most profound and how do I say it, um inevitable thing that happens in life. When they say change is one of the constant thing that happens in life. Change means disconnecting. As much as it's displeasing, it's uncomfortable, we don't want that, we break down, when it happens, but it's very important. It's one of the skills that I think I want to learn, to disconnect sometimes. Sometimes we need to disconnect in order to grow, you know and if we learn how to balance it, we would go a long way in life. And thank you so much, audience. Maybe you are watching us now from Facebook. Like I said, follow us there, okay? Like and follow, to see great people globally that come on the show. And if you are maybe watching us right now from YouTube channel, don't forget to press the subscription button and also the notification bell. That way, whenever I come up, you will be the first to be notified. You can also follow us on Instagram, Tina Talks Show. Okay, so if you are watching on Facebook, YouTube is Tina Talk Show, Bridging the Gap. Okay, like we just bridged the gap right now with Mark Owen. Okay, so Tina Talk Show, Bridging the Gap on YouTube. Thank you so much. Maybe you have a story to share. Do you want to be my next guest on Tina Talk Show? We are waiting for you. Okay, and until next time, and stay blessed. And bye for now. I thought I'm still live. We are still live. Oh, I thought of doing something different today.
Okay. Okay.
Now, we've got a couple of people online. Let's see if there's anybody who's got question.
Okay.
I don't usually do this. Audience, do you have any question for Mark? I'm seeing their comment here.
Okay.
As you are watching right now, do you have any question you would like to ask Owen before we go off? So if there's any question, just ask, okay? And always here now, you'll be able to respond to you. So let's see if there's any question. I'm gonna give you guys like few minutes, a minute or two, and see. Let's see. Any question, guys?
Bring your questions. I'm here to answer.
Yeah. Mhm. Bre, is it Bre Rosemary and Wanta? He said, me first time here. Nice one. Bre, do you have any question you want to ask? Is there something you want to ask about the artists? I'm giving you guys opportunity to ask questions. You better ask now, okay? Okay. So let's see. Maybe somebody wants to ask something. Don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Somebody asked question. So how is the music thing going with you now?
Yeah. I thank God for where I am now. Though I ought to be in a better space. Some very soon. And I thank God that I'm no longer where I used to be. So you see, I can only just give God all the glory and thanks, adoration and appreciation. Better things, better days ahead.
Yes. Oh, thank you, audience. I hope he answered your question. Any question? Anyone have something to ask Mark at the moment? Right now before he goes. Okay, let's see. Let's see if there's any more question. There's a lot of big up to you, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you.
A lot of big up. Okay.
Appreciate.
Okay. So audience, they can let's say they can always come back. Leave us a question, and you always go on the page and reply to them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right then. Yes. Audience. Bye for now. And bye.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.